What's up, guys? Back in me here we got Smallville Season 2, Episode 17, Rosetta. Okay, so this episode starts off with Clark in the cave, and he puts the like octagon disc in the in the thing, and he just and he just like he, he's disappears, and next thing you know, he wakes up on the street, and Lex is Clark. He's like, Clark, what are you doing here? So Clark drives him home, and yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so Jonathan and Martha are like, Clark, what's going on? And he's like, I was in the I was in the cave. I put the octagon disc in the cave, but then something happened, it disappeared, and Lex found me on the street. So he so Chloe and Lana are hanging out when Chloe goes to Lana, and she's like, Lana's like, hey, I need to check something, and then she sees something got CK on it, and it's all the pictures of Clark and Chloe doing this, and she's like, and Chloe's kind of mad at this. She's like, hey, you're not. I thought you were supposed to be looking at a project. Now the torch is off limits to you, Lana. So yeah. So Lex and Doctor the doctor guy. Yeah. Dr. Walden. He's hanging out, and they're looking at the cave some more, and they see at the town, Clark is talking a lot, and she's talking to Clark about her problem with Chloe, and she's like, oh, favorite tree, and he sees it, and he just throws it away because it's his script. So what? Yeah. So Dr. Walden, and Lex are talking, and they're like, hey, this is Clark wrote, but he's like, maybe it's just a hoax. He's like, yeah. So, but and then Chloe's like, hey, I'll help you out if you make up a line. She's like, I knew that would go somewhere. So yeah, and she keeps getting these emails from this Dr. Swan, and she talks about Dr. Swan, and yeah, and Clark and Pete are doing some of their stuff, and Clark he's like, why can we do some why can we talk to this virtual Swan doctor? Chloe's computer, he's like, do you want Chloe looking over your shoulder? So he sends Dr. Swan an email, and Dr. Swan says back saying how if you know what the symbols mean, come and talk to him. So yeah. So Dr. Walden, he's in the cave. He puts the disc in the. He puts the disc in the octagon, and just blasts him back, and he's knocked out. So, and Clark's there, he's like, Dr. Walden, and yeah. So, and Lex confronts him about the map, and he's like, it's nothing like. So he gets a thing from Dr. Swan to Clark. So yeah, so Jonathan and Martha, they're kind of against this, and they're like, what if this guy turns out to be a hoax? What if this guy turns out to be one of those guys who just wants to use you for your ability? So Clark's like, I'm not gonna hide in the storm cell anymore. So he goes to see Dr. Swan, and Dr. Swan is played by the legendary Christopher Reeves before his passing. So yeah, Dr. Richard Swan, aka Christopher, I'm gonna call him Christopher Reeves because that's his real name. He's like, hello Clark. He's like, how do you know my name? He's like, I kept searching, and I found this text that says about a baby son named Kal-El, and he's like, am I Kal-El? And he's like, I'm not telling you about anything Clark and I'm not trying to like say stuff to you, Clark, and yeah, so he's like, so Clark's about to leave when he says something to him, and it's like, he's like, he reads like from Krypton, and he's like, where's Krypton? And he's like, Krypton used to be there, but he's like, no, he's like, where is it? And unknownst to Clark, Krypton blew up. So yeah, so yeah, so Lana and Chloe make up. Lana was gonna leave because she felt like she wasn't family to the Sullivans, but then Chloe gave her a book that put Lana on Lana being Chloe's sister. So yeah, on Chloe's family tree. So yeah, and Clark and Jonathan finally put the piece in the octagon piece in the in the like the thing, like the in the like the ship, and then it opens, and Jonathan's like, I can't believe you were that small, and John, and then they read a thing that says that's from biological father, and Clark says, I came on this earth to conquer. And he's like, what kind of planet am I from? And Jonathan's like, and And Johnson's like, I raised you, Clark. I know who you are. And I don't care what your biological parents say, but me and Martha raised you, so we know what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. And basically, we conclude this episode. So yeah, this episode was really good. It had Christopher Reeves. That's gonna be my thumbnail. What? Christopher Reeves in Smallville. It had Christopher Reeves. When I watched it just now, I said, OMG, I said, oh my original Superman, because I used to say that. So, yeah. So, original Superman. It's kind of like passing of the torch. Like Christopher Reeves is like saying, here, Clark, you're, it's like a passing of the torch. So, yeah. So, I love this episode. It was very good. I'm excited for more. I'm also excited for season 3. Almost finished. Almost getting season 3. I'm really excited to watch it. So, also subscribe to my Patreon. I don't have any videos on there yet, but I will once I figure it out. And I hope you guys come subscribe. Yeah, I will have videos on my Patreon once I figure out how to have videos on my Patreon. So, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you next Smallville. Oh my, OMG, Christopher Reeves was in Smallville. See you guys.